The NS Matrix lost to the bigger brothers of the Poundtown, or the little brothers, however way you look at the Tigers, by 10 points on opening night. And they also defeated the Singapore Adroit team comfortably. So they're under a bit of pressure here, the NS Matrix team, because 80% of them are in the Malaysian national team. The other 20% are development players. They're playing with no imports, but that is the grid at the moment. ACBA Tigers, AO Kings tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And then straight after that at 9 p.m. will be the MBC Rising Star team taking on the winner of this game. And like I said, it's a bit of a shame that it might be an all-Malaysian final. But the ACBA Tigers, undefeated in this tournament, the favorites to lift this trophy. They lifted this trophy in 2018 by the bigger brothers, the ACBA Dragons, and Isaac Signal was the coach of the ACBA Tigers team, was in that winning team. So basketball is a small world indeed. Craig Jacques, the team manager, and Lau Bek Eng is the coach, a Malaysian but raised in Australia. He lived in Sarawak for some time and born in 1978, if I'm not mistaken, so he's 45 this year. He would hate me saying that on air, but hey, Lau, we're the same age. Look at it that way. The NS Matrix, coached by their new coach, Felton Seeley, who coached Malaysia 20 years ago. He's assisted by Maurice Darnell, a good friend of mine who I commentated with in China a couple of years back in the SENA 3x3 scene. He's played in the NBA, so he's coaching the junior team. So everything under the management of Mr. Richard Lim. Okay, so Richard Lim is the director of basketball operations at the Matrix team and the Matrix organization. He's held that position for quite a number of years. And he's brought in the likes of Ting Chung Hong and Kwek Ten Yuen to the Matrix team, recruited them from the KL Dragons, a team that once upon a time played in the ASEAN Basketball League. Like, follow, and subscribe on our social media platforms. Our social media team does a great job cutting up footage on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and also on the YouTube channel you are watching. Leave your comments, everyone. We had a very active crowd in the game before this, in play-in game number 1. I'd like to read your names out, get the conversation going. It's a new day in commentary. It's not about just the commentators talking, it's about the commentators interacting, or in my case, commentator interacting, and I like to make it lively. Follow me on my Instagram, BenIbrahim_. I'm also on Facebook and LinkedIn, but more active on Instagram and LinkedIn. So I work as a mental toughness coach during the day and also a sports marketing consultant with various organizations. And basketball is a passion of mine. I used to be a full-time TV presenter with Fox Sports, and that's how I was drafted into the Maba commentary role, with Maba being Malaysian Basketball Association, and they've been fantastic to me. And they're fantastic to me. I try to be fantastic to you by giving you a lot of insights on the players, the coaches, and the teams. But these guys right here, majority of them have played for Malaysia. Ong Wei Yong, point guard for Malaysia once upon a time. The team captain, number 8, hit the three-pointer that sent this game to overtime between the Kings and the Poundtown boys just a couple of nights ago. And right now, they have a chance to break Malaysian hearts and really, really tell Malaysian basketball that we still have a very, very long way to go in terms of developing our talent, nurturing our talent, bringing new talent through. I've been part of Malaysian basketball for over 11 years, so I've seen all the movies. But how will this movie unfold tonight? He's a great point guard, Travis Mantua, handles the ball well, a bit undersized, but that's okay. He drove right at Ong Wei Yong earlier. Ong Wei Yong, Johnny on the spot, miss. Good rebound, tap. Matrix underplaying, under a lot of pressure. Mantua kick, fires. shot will not go down. So the Poundtown team have nothing to lose tonight against basically the de facto Malaysian squad. Ong Wei Yong and Anthony have played for Malaysia, and they're still young enough to be part of the scene. Oh, he gets it going right here. That's his strength, Chang Zifeng. But in my opinion, he's too reliant on that three-point shot. He's actually quite a tall player. He can get in there and box out and rebound. Cade Flores couldn't hang on to it. So Lau Bik Eng, he knows a thing or two about being part of the Malaysian scene, the coach of the Poundtown team. So he will try to get into the minds of the Matrix guys and try to shake their confidence. Zifeng, miss, his first miss of the night. Mei foot on the line, so he will go in favor of the Poundtown boys. I really like Travis Mantua. He handles the ball well. I really like Johnny May Edwards, the cybersecurity man by day. Good shooter, good hustler. Cade Flores, a battler. Battler that he fights all the way through and gets the basket and the harm. That's why he fights despite his injuries. He's a warrior, not a battler in the struggling way, in the Aussie term. I remember growing up in Australia in high school, someone called you a battler, it means you're a struggler. Cade Flores is no struggler. I'd love to have him on my team. Gets low and executes. And it's all tied up right here at Maba Stadium. Ong Wei Yong, Anthony, Yi Hao, Zifeng, Mei on the drive. Mei attacks and scores from the baseline. On the left side. Oh, look at Mantua with the handle. Flores, no look pass. Johnny. Spin, shoots. Couldn't score. Rebound there by Mei, controlling the handle. Zifeng asking for it. Anthony lost it, but got it back. Ong Wei Yong, Zifeng trying to cut. Lost the handle. Good steal by Johnny. Here they come. Cade with the finger roll with the left hand. And for the very first time tonight, it's not tied up. It's not Poundtown who hits the lead. It's tied up. Mei. Ooh, almost put Johnny on his ankles. Mei contested by Johnny. Tried to bank it in. Good move by Johnny to force Mei to take the shot. Mantua on the drive. Mantua off the fake. Flores thought about the shot. Johnny, you can't let him shoot. He's a good shooter. Johnny banks it in. He doesn't care, this guy. He doesn't care about agendas and whatnot. He's an IT guy. Fix it and not copy it. On the drive. Bounce pass. Mei rises and shoots. Bang! Ting Chun Hong. The second three-pointer for NS Matrix tonight, as the Matrix get back the lead by only by a slender margin. Ong Wei Yong hitting the face. Flores, Johnny. This is better defense by Yi Hao, trying to outplay Johnny on the line, on the three-point line. Still in the foul, says Lady Boss referee.
Substitution, ACBA Poundtown. First personal foul.
Yi Hao trying to put some pressure on Johnny May Edwards. I wonder if they call him Eddie as his nickname. Travis, they probably call him Trav. Trav Mantua off the cross. Trav Mantua tries to get the sauce, but the sauce is short. Here comes Yi Hao accelerating. Wong Yi Hao lost the handle, gets it back. Anthony, strong move. I'm surprised the referee didn't say offensive foul. But it is what it is. Matrix look very nervous at the moment. Tried to do a Euro step. Yes! Flores with the two. And Poundtown have the lead. Ong Wei Yong, Wong Yi Hao, Zifeng will think about the three. They gotta stop being predictable. Mei drives the lane and Mei will go to the stripe. Ting Chun Hong has a huge following on Instagram. I think over 23,000 plus. That number might have increased, but he's got a huge following with especially with the basketball Mandarin market or Mandarin-speaking market of Malaysia. There's rumors that he might play in Chinese Taipei as an import, and that wouldn't be a problem for him because he speaks the language, speaks Mandarin quite well. I mean, obviously that's his first language. Most of our players are from the Mandarin educated system, those Mandarin educated schools in Malaysia. So they play basketball, they speak Mandarin. English is probably their third language behind Malay and Cantonese. Bricks that shot, Mei. So 9-9. Mantua. He's a good shooter, Mantua. Can't let him shoot. Johnny. Cade. Cade is fighting tonight. He's a great warrior. Don't know him personally, but I'm going to go up to him after this game, win or lose, and say, man, you should have been an MMA fighter as well. So a lot of calls on the floor. Mantua guarding Ong Wei Yong. Not the best pass. Fires. Bang! Mei gets another three to give his team some breathing space. Again, I'm going to be a bit critical on that one because can't rely on that shot. Because this team have the capability to reel their way back and shoot for three. Mantua thinking about it. Mantua on the drive. Mantua turnaround jumper. Is he fouled? Travis Mantua, the man from Sydney itself. 24 years of age. Look at this. Great control. Tried to do a fadeaway and a foul by Mei. Mei telling Lady Boss referee, I didn't do it. There was no contest or contact. It was contested. Mantua, no problem. This game might go down to the wire. Fitness will play a massive part, and to be fair, the Matrix are the fitter team. They are a full-time team, don't forget, versus a bunch of guys who are studying for university and working full-time. Some of them in a bank, some of them in a big company, small company, running their own business. Mei drives. Ooh, lost the handle, gets it back, gotta be careful. Zifeng, splash. The money shot is good for Zifeng. 15-11. Bit of a slow game at the moment. Mantua. They made some changes, the Poundtown team. Skip pass. Corner. Mantua for the three. Bang! Travis Mantua says, you can shoot a three, so can I. 14-15. Yihao. It's a great game thus far. Pushing foul, so it will be Matrix to inbound with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Parker Eung, Matrix will win this time. Who knows? Who knows which Matrix will turn up, to be honest. Sharom Labinka, I do agree with you. Shout out to the Australian team for hitting that shot and for traveling all the way from Sydney. But Sydney to KL, not a far trip. It's about 7-8 hours. Oh, what's going on here? Oh man, it's never nice to see these things. Let's look at this again. What happened here? Yihao on the drive. Cade Flores put his hand up. And Yihao pushed Cade Flores. He shouldn't have done that, Yihao, but I think the physicality of Cade Flores hit Yihao. Once upon a time, Yihao couldn't do that. Yihao was a very timid player once upon a time. But just a story about Wong Yi-hao. He went up to an import American player in the ABL once upon a time, not too long ago, and this player was trying to give him trash talk. Yi-hao just went up to him in the lobby. I mean, there was no game. It was about breakfast time. He went up to this import and said, "Get out of my face. I'm not scared." That import was like, "What? How can this guy, the most timid guy in basketball, just bit back at me?" So I didn't think that import, I won't say which country he was from, never look for Yi-hao again. So Yi-hao is one guy you don't want to muck around with, but take nothing away, he shouldn't have pushed Cade Flores. So the referee's looking for the infringement, really, right here. The awkward cricket is not cricking, it's just looking. It's about 11:10 p.m. in Australia, or in Sydney and Melbourne and most parts of Australia. I know Perth is the same time zone as Kuala Lumpur. So I hope you are enjoying your Friday night and watching this game instead of going out and to the pub and having a few drinks, or going out night clubbing. You're watching your friends trying to win a game. And, well, maybe you can go out after this. Very nice place, Sydney. I really like it a lot. Very, very developed, well run. And the referee's really breaking this down completely. Felton Sealy we can't see it on screen, but Felton Sealy stepping in and having a few words to May. But they still can't make the decision. This is really strange. While the MC puts on the music, everybody is kung fu fighting. That's going to rattle things up a bit. You hear that song, everybody's kung fu fighting. Mr. MC, wrong choice of music. He can't hear me, he's sitting behind me. Well, this will G things up, as they say in Australia. I hope not. If I were the players, I would just use this time to talk about it and talk about the next play mentality. So unsportsmanlike by Wong Yi-hao. So both parties are wrong. Cade Flores commits a foul as well. That's pretty interesting, but they broke it down microsecond by microsecond, so I will not say who is wrong or right. At the end of the day, they are the men and woman, in this case, with the whistles, so they make the calls. Come on, guys, let's just get on with it. Yeah, I do agree with you, Adrian. Wong Yi-hao is not the fighting guy who swings punches here and there. He's actually just a young guy playing basketball, but he's not so young anymore. I mean, he was young once upon a time. I remember I've commentated on Yi-hao ever since he was 17, and that was almost 9 years ago. You know, so he's married now. He's a lot more mature. His English has improved. He's tremendously. So he's very much a leader on this Matrix team. So the referees have changed their mind. Wong Yi-hao makes that comfortably. Two out of two for Wong Yi-hao. He gets an extra shot. This is interesting. Now it's going to be Cade Flores' turn. So both so he will get 3 shots too, Cade Flores. So you're both wrong. And you both get 3 shots. So it was an unsportsmanlike for both. Cade. So check that.
That's it, ACBA Poundtown.
Unsportsmanlike and technical. So that was an interesting one. Mantua. Johnny. Cade missed, lost the head. Thought it was foul, but I thought that was decent defense by Matrix. Up and sticks it in. Wong Yi Hao, he can't stop scoring. Let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for no war. Let's hope that the battle is on the basketball court. Fires for the 3, miss. Wong Wei Yong. Now Matrix with a bit of a bigger lead. That will give them some confidence. Matrix inside and 1. Wong Yi Hao at the moment with the bulk of production for the Matrix with 7 points. Ting Chung Hong with 9. For the ACBA Poundtown team, the leading scorer is Cade Flores with 9 points. Wong Yi Hao to convert the 3-point play. Does not. So now we're getting pretty conversational, guys, on the live stream. Johnny, Cade, Mantua. Someone needs to cut in. Mantua with a runner. No. Ong Wei Yong. Mei Mei is open. Mei Mei, will he go for the pull-up? He will. Miss. Zifeng tried to grab it back. The referees are a little bit slow to make the call. Still.
Here we go.
Ong Wei Yong to inbound. Ooh, trying to catch and bank. Yi Hao couldn't execute the bank shot. Mantua, bounce pass. Fires by Johnny on the spot. Hits the 3. Johnny May Edwards. JME. Lost the handle, got it back. 2-possession game. Wong Yi Hao, crossover. Lost the handle. Good defense, Poundtown. Pounding defense. Flores brings it up. Flores, dish. And gives it away. He tried to give it to David Yuan. Mr. Banker. He likes his bank shots too, David Yuan. A banker by day, a banker by night on the court. So Kwek Ten Yuen on court right now for Anthony. So he is their center, Daddy Kwek. There's Mr. Jordan, our chief Mandarin journalist of Malaysia. Also the chief content officer of a lot of things in basketball in Malaysia. Mei Mei on the drive, kick. Sorry, that was not Mei Mei, that was Hu Jia Hao. Who wants the ball? Mr. Bankman, yes. Good job there, David. A man who studied commerce at UTS University. Good university. UTS Haberfield. Zifeng, he will think about the 3. Jia Hao. Kick ball. So now they're bringing on Mr. Nice Guy, Pedro da Costa. His brother Ricardo was watching last night. Bounce pass. Danny, handoff. Ong Wei Yong thought about the 3. Danny, He's good at hitting some of those unglamorous shots. Oh, the putback! He raced to the rim for the follow and executed it well. Ong Wei Yong, 5-point lead for Matrix. Mantua thought about the step back. David. Mantua. Trav. Pedro traveled. Oh, sorry, double dribble. Bad luck, Pedro. He's a very nice guy, actually. I told him, hit the three. I'll say tres pontos, which means 3 points in Brazilian Portuguese, or Portuguese in general. Danny Jiahao, he needs a cutter. Teo Kok Hao on court. Quick with the screen. Kok Hao thinking about the three. Kok Hao, kick. That's a bad pass. Here they come. Mantua. Mantua rises and scores. Coach Felton Seeley hasn't asked for a timeout just yet. That scoreboard is wrong, everybody. So he gets a foul, the bucket and the bang. This to make it a 2-point ball game. Versus the 3-point play, it is a 2-point ball game. Quick. Handoff. Diwi Young now on court. He's a good shooter. Yu Jia Hao. He's a decent shooter too. Quick. Kok Hao. Gotta watch that shot clock. Good backdoor cut by Diwi Young. Finger roll from the baseline and finishes. Just over 15 seconds to go. Mantua, he's the quarterback of this team. Mantua fires. Missed shot. Oh, and Johnny gets fouled, and that's the last guy you want to send to the line. Johnny Edwards. Felton Seeley telling off Teo Kok Hao. He's calling the call. White, 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 whatever that means. White jerseys. Johnny with 6 points at the moment. Two out of two for Johnny May Edwards. The It Man. Call him the It Man because he likes cybersecurity. Oh! Knocks it in! Danny Xia, the man who's got a property salesman's name, has put it all on the line. He didn't bet the house down, but he shot it from the outside on the run to give the Matrix a 5-point lead. End of the first period, it is the Matrix who lead 31-26 over ACBA Poundtown. We're back shortly. So the ACBA Poundtown team sticking with Pedro, David, Johnny, bringing on number 4, Johnson Morris, and retaining Travis Mantua at point guard position. For the Matrix, Danny, Jahao, Kwek, Kokhao, and Diwi Young. Travel, good D. Felton Seeley getting stuck into Kwek. So basically a re-education. They were under Jeff Reness for quite some time, almost the whole of the pandemic. Jeff Reness, a former point guard from the Philippines. Oh, turnover. Kokhao, good pass, drives the lane, up and in. And one, Hugh Jahao, Mighty Mouse in the house. How many shots can you make? 2, he says, while getting fouled. Look at this. It's a good pass by Kokhao. Calm and collected. And he was tried to be denied by Johnny May Edwards. But couldn't get there. Jahao is very quick. I wish he was a lot taller, to be honest. But that's the way genetics goes. Jahao couldn't convert the 3-point play. And will that come back to haunt the Matrix team? Edwards with a long pass. Pedro, yes! Pedro o Pedro, obrigado. It's tight right here. Kokhao, Kwek. Very smart by Poundtown by not letting Kwek release for the shot. Release for the outside shot. Kokhao on the drive, step back, no. Kwek with a hook shot, throws it really. And Danny went flying in to try to get the tip. Johnny can't let him fly, he's quite athletic. Got to double team him. Good job by Kwek. That's good job by Kwek. He's not the quickest guy in the world, Kwek. He runs like a duck. And very tight feet. Very tight calves. Trust me, I've been commentating on Kwek since 2012 when he played for the KL Dragons as a backup 4. He was the backup 4 to an import called Brian Williams back in the day. Mantua with a quick step and the fire miss. But Pedro is fouled in the lane. So a lot of stop-start in this game. This game, the way it's going, probably will finish at about 10:50. So Pedro da Costa, the man from San Paulo, bricks that shot. His brother Ricardo watching last night. Ricardo, are you there on live stream? Gets low, bricks both shots, hits the deck. Diwi Young. And too quick, very quick off the line, says the referees. So it will be Mantua to inbound with 14 on the clock. Cade. Pedro, sorry, making a hash. Is he making a hash of it, or he's really hurt? He looks like a tough fella. And no team in high foul trouble at the moment. Let's look at this again. Didn't look like there was anything in it. Sorry, Pedro. I like you, but there's a lot of Mandarin instruction. Cade. Nope, couldn't put that away. Kwek with the rebound. Kokhao. So they're resting Yihao and Maymay, which might be a good strategic move. Danny rises and shoots. Short. Kwek couldn't get the rebound. This team that's on the floor, with the exception of Jahao, doesn't have a lot of pace. Mantua, good quarterback that he is, on the drive. Mantua with a runner. Tip. Yes, good job, Pedro. 3-point ball game. Hu Jia-hao shoots, miss. Kwek with the rebound. Kwek hits the deck. And looks like Coach Felton about to bring on back his A-team, which is Wong Yi-hao, Anthony, Zifeng, Ong Wei-yong, and Tin Chung-hong. U5, take a rest. U5, get back and start playing better basketball. Hey, Moob 19001, how's it going? Thanks for saying hi to me and the group. It's not a game without you, dude. 14 on the clock. Oh, good steal right there. On the run right here. Bounce pass, fly to the cup, and scores to make this a 1-point ball game. Well done, Cade Flores. Yi-hao rises and couldn't put that away. Stolen, but poked out by Ong Wei-yong, but it is a Poundtown ball. Now, this is where it's interesting, everybody. This is what I call the intangibles. Whenever Matrix or any Malaysian team are on the ropes, they start A, making bad decisions, and B, taking rush shots. So this is a great training run for technique under fatigue and pressure, and discipline for that matter. So let's see how well Matrix can execute against a team that some people don't expect to win. This is why ACBA was invited here, to give our guys the foreign exposure that's missing in Malaysia. Miss tip, yes. They have the lead. Poundtown. Mei, will he take a rush shot or a smart shot? Mei, step back three. Wedgie. But he gets fouled on the three-point line. Mei, foul by Johnny Edwards. Johnny Edwards has got to be careful. He's on 3 fouls. Is he going to come off? So they're going to let the Malaysian team shoot while they talk about it. Mei ties it up. Still, Johnny May Edwards on court despite his foul trouble, as well as Cade Flores. Both are on 3 fouls each. Very interesting by Lau Bikung. Okay, can he do it? The Paul George, Indiana Pacers style, when Paul George played for the Indiana Pacers in the dying seconds, tied it up to send the game to overtime. He does the Paul George. Rise up, good D, but it goes in. Well done, Cade Flores, playing out of his skin tonight, despite his inconsistencies from the charity stripe. Good pass. Mantua controlled it well. Mantua spinning. Pedro, kick. Johnny thinking about the three-point shot as he drives the lane. Yes! Puts it up and in. And good 4-0 run here by Poundtown. Lost the handle and drives the lane. Good move by Yi-hao. Even though there was some Sydney traffic in front of him, he knew that he'd get the contact and he would go to the line to hit 2 shots. So it's all about the smart decisions. He had double trouble in front of him, so he went for it. Now he's got to hit the shot. Wong Yi-hao, the second leading scorer in the Matrix team, with 9 points. Cade Flores, the leading scorer in this game, with 15 points. Wong Yi-hao. %50 for those pair of free throws right here. Every shot will count. I think this game will go down to the wire. The Poundtown guys are up for this. They are not afraid of this Matrix team, but they give it away. Felton Seeley really getting stuck into his players. Something Jeff Reness did not do. Jeff was more of a quiet educator and facilitator, as well as Coach Brian. Skip pass. Mei with a release. Couldn't get it. Wei Yong. Mei from underneath. Rush shots again. Here's Johnny. Bounce pass. Mantua. Yes. Nicely done. Calm and collected. 3-point game. Zifeng, if he wants to hit his 3-point shots now, he can. Yihao, kick. Zifeng. Wei Yong. Ong Wei Yong. Up. Nope. They're rushing shots. They're not taking good shots. So this is an exam at the moment. Stolen. Mei. So that's the trick. Get the ball, drive the lane. 5:20 to go. The winner of this game take on MBC. And that will be an interesting game, whoever wins this game. The Matrix team will look for an excuse that they are playing this tournament without an import. But Mr. Richard, the team manager and the GM of this team, will say, has always said, we must not play with the import. We must learn to play without the import. Only certain leagues do you play with an import. But I'm from a different school of thought. The import raises the standard. And a good import can really educate and make the players better. Timeout call. It's a 2-point ball game. Full credit to the Poundtown guys who are playing a much better quarter than the Malaysian competitors tonight. Ooh, poked out, but that ball coming to the commentator's box. I've got it, look at me.
Wow.
So,
Here we go.
from the commentator's box to the court, Dawe, Pedro screaming, throwing, Johnny saying, I need a screen, give me some separation so I can release. Miss, good rebound by Anthony, outlet to Zifeng, Ong Wei Yong, back to Zifeng, Mei. Wang Yihao, hang on to the ball, boys. They've got an interesting bench. The guys like Riley Brown on the bench, the ACBA team. Wei Yong, Mei, ooh, lost it, got it back. Fires! Miss. Anthony secures the rebound. Yihao on the drive, yes! Finishes with the left hand lay and ties it up right here. With over 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Flores, some sort of a fadeaway. Look at that. Hot potato, loose ball, hell ball. This is much better by the Matrix team in terms of their defensive efforts. That's how you play D, boys. Not by watching it. So 11 on the shot clock. ACBA Poundtown will inbound this. Assistant coach Kulim Lee shouting instructions in Mandarin. Dawei can understand Mandarin, I think, from the baseline. Miss. Anthony, outlet pass to Wei Yong off the rebound. Here comes Anthony. Mei around, banks it in off the runner. So Malaysia get back the lead by only a slender margin. Don't let Mantua shoot. He's a great shooter. Corner. Fires. Johnny couldn't hit it. Yi Hao's rebound, brings it up. Great control by Wong Yi Hao with the package. Hong Wei Yong. Yi Hao thinking about the three. Take smart shots, remember. Not rush shots. Don't do the Malaysian thing when you're under pressure. Mei splits. That ACBA defense. Lau Bik Eng not calling for a timeout just yet. He thinks they can hit back. Skip pass. Flores for the two. Miss. They're missing shots at the moment. So Matrix need to take advantage. Ong Wei Yong blows by Kate Flores, but lost the handle on the way forward. 3:13, and Ong Wei Yong a little bit upset at himself. Okay, so key substitution right here. Kate Flores walking a bit gingerly, as he did a few nights ago. He's got a weak ankle. Johnny, foul trouble Johnny, still on court. 9 points. Can he make it 11 or 12? Pedro making a case for himself. Pedro, great D, Matrix. Haven't seen that in a while. Mei, will he go coast to coast? He does. Mei. And Yi Hao just pressing. So I think what it looks like here, no disrespect, the Poundtown boys looking a little bit tired. Remember, these are part-time guys, not full-time guys like the Matrix. Shoots for the triple. Miss. Yi Hao brings it up. Ong Wei Yong. Yi Hao thought about the three. Yi Hao with a floater. Couldn't sink it. Anthony is playing quite well in terms of rebounding. Mantua drives right at Ong Wei Yong. Yes! And Felton CD says, not consistent enough. Let's have a chat. So Mr. Dawei Ku on court. Mantua, Pedro, Johnny, and also the banker, Mr. David Yuan. Jamie Sia and Simon are having a laugh on the live stream, which is great to see. So it looks like Dawei doesn't play much. Jia Hao gets smashed by David. That was a New South Wales Waratah rugby tackle. Hu Jiahao looking a little bit dazed and confused right there, but with a haircut like that, you can't tell from this distance. But he's at the stripe. He's a pretty decent shooter. He has come through the ranks of the Matrix development team, and he really blew on the scene during COVID, actually. And he really had a good Menteri Besar Cup. Menteri Besar in the Malay language means chief minister, so the Menteri Besar, one of the chief ministers, sponsored a trophy called the Menteri Besar Cup a couple of years ago, and Hu Jiahao had a stellar championship, being the player of the game in the final. Rush shot, but Mei eventually gets the rebound, controls the package, drives past Mantua. Kwek couldn't hang on to it, but recovers. Zifeng, yes! From downtown, bang! Good shot right there by Chang Zifeng, the man who's chasing back, or trying to get back his confidence after being really relegated to the bench role for quite some time. Shoots for the triple, miss. David, does he bank it? Tip. Pedro, oh Pedro. Hey Jamie, how are you? Yeah, Dawei looks like a project manager. He looks very smart. He looks like a guy who's going to be a very good CEO one day. I hope he approves my budgets. And when Pedro, I don't know what Pedro, he looks like this guy could be a teacher, a coach. He runs his own construction firm, who knows? He's a very nice guy as well. This guy right here is the quiet assassin, Mr. Johnny May Edwards. Ooh, that ain't a pretty shot, and that goes to show you how fatigued he is. He probably looks like, at the moment, he looks like he needs a good steaks and shepherd's pie after this one, with a better tomato sauce, Aussie tomato sauce. So it looks like Johnny goes to the bench, and he deserves it. He looks gassed, to be honest. And Matrix are changing it up. Zifeng, he's had a decent tournament. Unfortunately, sorry to say this, he's a bit of a one-trick pony with his three-point shots. I want to see him rebounding a lot more, to be honest. Mei, a touch pass by Hu Jiahao. Quick, bang! He didn't shake his head. What did I tell you? Don't shake your head. Quick, Ten Yuan. Inside, up. No, I thought that was a foul, to be fair. Bad luck, David. Zifeng, no money shot to go. Lady Dawei, the project manager, the PM, not the Prime Minister. Zifeng, Ong Wei Yong. Nobody wants to take the shot. Hu Jiahao, he's got the courage. Zifeng fires. Bang! Rang, dang, dang! Timeout call. That man. Give him back his three-point range. Just like the movie that Michael Jordan starred in many, many years ago, Space Jam, where his powers were lost. Is this the solar system that gives him back his power? Chang Zifeng. Let's have a look at the highlights here. Clumsy by Kwek, kicks, fires, makes it ring from the outside, and then he does it again. He's got 12 points tonight. He's a very nice guy. But when he's in the shooting mood and when he gets his range back, he is deadly. Jamie Xia, are you his mom? Are you Dawei's mom? David, Dawei missing home. I don't think he's missing home. These guys are not missing home. These guys want to stay here forever. So a 12-point lead. Hey, Nick Wong. I can tell you're a fan of Zifeng. Dawei. Out. Mantua. David with the screen. David asking for the ball. Dawei, what a rejection there by Kwek. Block. Mantua drops it in from the outside for the 3. And that's the end of the first half. A great first half. Scrappy but combative. At the end of halftime, it is ACBA Poundtown 48, NS Matrix 57. We're back in 15 minutes.
So welcome to Maba Stadium once again to the major MBL Invitational Cup. Okay. So who wants to play the? Okay. We have quite a lot.
谁要玩的举手 ？Who wants to play? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. 万祥 cannot play. 还是988 DJ Christina 要玩呢 ？Okay. Okay, basically who wants to play? I'm gonna pick one from this zone and maybe one here, maybe anyone's here. Okay, I'm gonna pick one here, one there. There's VIP and right here. Okay, I'm gonna pick a real quick one. 为什么我要选你们 ？OK， 我们为什么我要选你？如果我要选你啊，为什么我要选你？啊？为什么我要选你？
因为我是女生哦。
因为他要拿钱啊。OK。你们谁要玩的可以举手一下，很快的，很快的 ，OK。你们那边可以2个剪刀石头布一下吗？你们2个剪刀石头布，谁要下来？啊，对，你们2个 ，OK。剪刀石头布，剪刀石头布 ，OK。什么 ？1 2 juice，1 2 juice，1 2 juice，1 2 juice，OK， 来下来，输了下来。输了下来 ，Let's go， 输了下来 ，Let's go，OK， right here，Who else want to play？ 哇，你们坐这样上面，你一个人来吗？你一个人来啊？你一个人来啊？真的？为什么一个人来看球？没有朋友吗？
我喜欢篮球。
你喜欢篮球 ？OK， 你喜欢篮球下来 ，OK。一个人来看球，我们一起陪他看球 ，OK。OK，over there。Right here, NS Matrix fans， 你们在这边，你们这边谁要 ？OK， 你们可以一起，我看我这边1 2 3 4 5嘛，对不对 ？OK， 我看一下谁举手最快，然后叫到最大声的 ，OK， 1 2 3， OK， 再来多一次，1 2 3， 我觉得你叫到很激动啊，你可以下来吗？下来吗？可以下来，来，我们掌声鼓励给他，谢谢你们举手 ，OK， 可能过几天我再选你们。Let's go， 下来 ，Christina， 我可以开外卡给你了。你要下来射球吗 ？OK，Hello， 欢迎来到 Maba Stadium。OK，What's your name? What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Okay，so where are you from?
KL.
From KL. Okay，are you here to watch with your friends?
No, first time.
It's your first time at Maba Stadium today. What do you feel about Maba Stadium?
The atmosphere is good.
What makes you want to come out here and support Malaysia basketball?
It's my country.
It's your country. Okay, let's go. Make some noise for him. Let's go. Okay. 为什么一个人来看球？
这里很多美女。
因为这边很多美女。I just asked him why is he here alone. He said because there are so many pretty girls here. Okay. Any of you are singles? Please raise your hand. Okay, there's no single. 你可以回家。Okay. Okay. 你呢？你为什么出来这边支持马来西亚篮球？
因为我朋友叫我来看。
你朋友叫你来看的。Okay. It's your first time as well. There's so many first timer. Once again, on behalf of the Major Basketball League, welcome to the Maba Stadium for the game. But let's go, come in here. 我们现在玩 money ball game, okay? It's a money ball game. You have a chance to win 5,000 ringgit. Right here, you make one basket, you walk away with one leaning basketball, a small one, okay? But if you right here, you free throw, okay? You shoot it, you walk away with 50 ringgit. 50 ringgit, 50块, okay? But if you make that 50 ringgit and you're greedy enough, you want to challenge the next one, which is a free 3-point line, it's going to be 500 ringgit. Okay, 500块，500块。And right here, free the half court is gonna be 5,000 ringgit. Okay, 5000块，5000块。Okay, OK， 来尖叫一下 ，Let's go，Let's go。OK， 如果你有信心射到5000块吗？
射不到。
这样你有信心可以射到500块吗？
可以，可能。
可以呀、yeah, ，Let's try。如果你赢了500块，你会拿来做什么？
给我爸爸。
给你的爸爸哦。哦，给你爸爸。他是你的爸爸。哦，孝顺的儿子。OK， 如果你有信心可以射到5000块吗？
有啊。
有啊 ，OK。如果你射到5000块，你会拿来做什么？
给我女朋友。
给你的女朋友，可是你也没有女朋友，你有女朋友吗？其实。
有。
你有女朋友，可是你要来这边，因为很多美女，你有点问题啊。OK， 来，你有信心吗？没有信心。500块呢
？500块应该可以。
500块应该可以哦。如果你赢了500块，你会拿来做什么？
我会等下半夜带他们4个去海底捞。
哦，不是业配啊，可是 Let's go。OK， 我希望你可以去海底捞今晚。OK， 谁要开始先？你们从一个最高的开始先好吗？来，你们笑什么？哎，来过来。OK，first shot。OK，let's go，let's go，let's go。OK， 你要拿走李宁球还是挑战50块？挑战50块，我们可以掌声鼓励一下给他吗？掌声鼓励一下，鼓励他一下。Let's go， 他进了就是50块了。哦 ，OK。哎，有备而来，你骗我了是吗？你是国家队的是吗？不是，你确定你要挑战50块？哎，500块。OK， 这粒球进了就是500块。Let's go, make some noise, Maba Stadium. It's a 500 ringgit shot. No! Let's go. Good try, good try, good try. 有压力吗？谢谢你，在那边等一下，在那边等一下。你们谁要开始先？来，你过来先啊。来，我们掌声鼓励给他朋友一下。Let's go, let's go. 紧张吗？紧张吗？紧张吗？很紧张，有几紧张？
很紧张，
很够力紧张，
很够力紧张。
好像要搞笑一点这样啊！好，来 ，Let's go， 开始，一粒。我还需要第二次机会吗？可以吗？要吗？需要吗 ？OK 吗？可以吗？可以吗？他们讲不要第二次机会啊 ，OK， 最后一次机会啊 ，OK，Let's go。哦，没有海底捞可以去科蹦也是吃 steamboat 的一样啊。Let's go，Let's go， 50块 shot is a 50 ringgit shot，50 ringgit shot， 加油！我们的第二次机会，你要拿走50块还是挑战500块？哎，刚才那个人挑战500块，然后输了哎，然后50块都没有，你要50块吗
？50块啦 ，OK 啦。
Okay, we have our first winner, first 50 ringgit winner. Let's go. OK， 这边稍等一下 ，OK， 我们 overrun 了一点。哈？不可以，你要从下面开始先。OK， 如果你这里射不进的话，没有第二次机会了啦。OK，Let's go. We can start right now. Let's go. 怪不得他刚才跟我讲他要直接射3分，原来是因为他不会射篮底。谢谢你啊 ，OK， 真的是没有了 ，OK， 谢谢你的参与，真的没有关系，我们有一个小奖品给你，来过来一下 ，OK，Basically 呢，来谢谢我们的小助手们，你得到了明天的比赛的一个，为什么你看起来好像很伤心这样啊？为什么你看起来很伤心？
因为我明天没有来了。
明天没有来了，你把这个送给全场最美的女生好吗 ？OK。然后呢，你也是有一个小奖品的，谢谢你，这是明天的票 ，OK， 欢迎再回来这边看我们的半决赛。当然到你了，50块，50块啊 ，50 ringgit，Let's go。我们 Maba Stadium，Can you round applause for him? He won away 50 ringgit。这50块你会拿来做什么呢？
我会请我朋友喝奶茶。
喝奶茶 ，OK， 好，谢谢你，Thank you everyone for watching our halftime game. So make sure you guys come to Maba Stadium for the semi-final tomorrow and the Sunday of the final. Okay, let's go.
Romance is over. Start of the third quarter right here at Maba Stadium, the game between ACBA Poundtown and NS Matrix Deers. This is the play-in game. The winner of this game will take on MBC Rising Star in semifinal number 2 tomorrow night. Join us. We have the 5th-6th playoff. Well, not 5th-6th playoff. We have the 5th-6th ranking game between tomorrow. And Singapore team will be in that. We'll play the winner of this one, not the loser of this one. Mei Mei. Yi Hao. Trying to go strong to the cup. Good D by Poundtown on the run. Cade back on court. Johnny in foul trouble with the cross on the drive. What kind of a pass was that? But Matrix not complaining. Drives the lane. Anthony gets it in. Down the middle. Big Anthony. 59-48. Every basket counts. Cade Flores with the screen. The middle cut. The pass to Pedro. Nope. 3-second call. I thought that was a good call by the referee. Too much time in the lane. But that was smart by Wong Yi Hao just to put his hands up. Ong Wei Yong with the fancy shoes. Thought he was wearing slippers for a minute. Ong Wei Yong. Zifeng. Bang! His 15th point of the game. Zhang Zifeng reignites his shooting pass tonight. Dances and shoots, short. Mei Mei there to clean it up on the drive. Mei Mei accelerating like a locomotive with a kick. Zifeng pass to Mei Mei. Mei Mei shoots from the corner. Bang! Second consecutive three-pointer for the NS Matrix Deers. Fear the deer in this quarter. Recovery pass, takes the contact, gets sent to the line. Ting Chun Hong, the leading scorer in this game with 22 points. Mei Mei. He bursted onto the scenes in 2016, 2017 for the KL Dragons. And then the Matrix came hunting for his signature. Him and Teo Kok Hao. David, catch and shoot, miss. Sorry, not David, Johnny May Edwards. Oh, everybody's throwing it everywhere tonight. But this is a good test for the Matrix. They haven't been happy with themselves. They've been having long meetings on why the team is not playing the best. And they're trying to reach a higher standard rather than relying on a three-point shot. Felton Seeley, hopefully the man to change that with Maurice, the assistant coach. Out. Shoots for three. Tres puntos. Travis Mantua. 3 points. They are not out of this by a long stretch. Yi Hao. Offensive foul. Good call, referee. And there's a lot of Mandarin language happening on the live stream. Wo Pu Zu Tao, guys. Darren Ng and Roger translate. And really, if you look at the ACBA Poundtown team, their bench not very deep, no disrespect. Cade Flores, offensive foul, yep. And he knows it too. He's unhappy with himself.
Position number 6, Cade Flores. That's 4th personal foul. Substitution.
They lead by 14. They led by 14 against the Tigers, and look how that turned out for them. So they can't rest on their laurels. The Matrix boys. They have been the #1 team and franchise in Malaysian basketball for quite some time. But they need to play against better competition. Mei Mei. Zifeng. Yes! Tigamata. 3 points is good for Chan Zifeng. If he keeps going the way he's going and the Matrix win, I'm going to interview him at the end of this game. Hong Wei Yong off the steal. Zifeng sets, shoots, fires. Bang! Chabei Liao hits the target. Timeout call. It's a 21-point lead for the Matrix. So 21 points down, a lot of work to be done for ACBA Poundtown. And tonight, Matrix did find their range. But again, if I'm being critical, winning through one style. And Mantua goes for the long two. Couldn't knock it in. Pedro gets a rebound. David, short. Unlucky. And he crashes into the A board. The banker didn't like TikTok. Wei Yong calling for one man outside the perimeter. Hong Wei Yong surveying Zifeng to Anthony, tap out. Yihao needed to do a better job chasing that. Oh, great read there by Hong Wei Yong, but Mantua gets it back. Hook shot. Outlet pass to Yihao. They're going to slow it down a little bit, take their time. There's a lot of adrenaline on court at the moment. And that's a sloppy pass by Yihao. Felton Seeley wouldn't be happy with that. Pull up for the three. Bang! Great shot there. Johnny on the spot, May Edwards. Can they mount the comeback? We want this game to be close. But Matrix right now being tested. Mei Mei. Screen by Anthony. Mei Mei. Anthony rolling to the rim. Mei Mei dancing, shooting, scoring. Good job, Ting Chun Hong. I struggled to say that once upon a time. Mei Mei was a lot easier to say. Johnny sends it. Couldn't score it. I thought he was fouled on the three-point line, but that's just me. Yihao. On the drive, drives right at David. Good job, David. Who said bankers are not tough guys? So, a bit of a silence here at Maba Stadium. Daddy Quek coming back on because Anthony needs to catch his breath. In my opinion, put Quek in a position where he can score, whether it's a long two or a three. He's learned to be a bit more consistent with his three-point shot. He's a decent three-point shooter. Experience in his early 30s. Please like, follow, and subscribe us to us, should I say, Major Basketball League, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. The slip right there. As I was about to say, my Instagram is Ben Ibrahim _. So Andrew, New James, Darren, Evan, Parker, Jamie. Let's follow each other, shall we? Just kidding. Inbound. Mei surveying. Passing. Quick with the swing pass. Jahao! Bang! Hu Jahao. He can do that. And he told me once upon a time, not in so many words, I can do this. I can hit the lights out. So give me some bang moments. Pedro. The running hook shot. Couldn't connect. But he gets the rebound. Loses it. I really like Pedro. Tall, gangly, combative. Hates to lose. Mark Christian Lingat. Yes, I am, bro. Same commentator from ABL. Blaze, I'm seated behind the commissioner's table. So come say hello if you're in the stadium. Just take a photo and put it on my Instagram. Step back three. And that's an air ball. Move 19001. Well, there's no humidity in Maba Stadium. Someone definitely turned the fan on. It's quite cool, actually, compared to one game that I commentated on in the ABL between the Indonesia Warriors and the KL Dragons. The aircon was off, and I must have sweated 7 kilos out that night. Came back skinnier. Didn't need to go on a diet. Mei's for the splash, couldn't get it. Hey, thanks, Evan. Appreciate you. Holding foul, says Lady Boss referee. And now the ACBC team really questioning certain calls. Yeah, man, Mark, I agree. I think ABL hopefully will come back in November. I'm praying to my God that it comes back. It's been my career for almost 12 years. And I'm 1 game away from my 100th game. Pedro! Jahao, he wants to play in the ABL. Mei has played a lot in the ABL for the KL Dragons. And the Matrix on the drive, on the spin. Runner, oh! Makes the tough shot. Ting Chun Hong. Christ alone, I think you can go to the MBL Invitational Cup Facebook page. There's a live stream score or FIBA live score there. You can get the live stats. I missed that shot. Even the cameraman missed it. Pedro chasing. And they are looking tired, ACB, the Poundtown team. Baseline. Pedro went flying for the follow, but couldn't get it. Teo Kok Kao, quick, sets and shoots. Bang! Knocks it in, Daddy Quick. When you don't shake your head, when you look straight and shoot, you will hit the target. Out. Drive. Lost the handle. Jahao recovers. Kok Kao, he needs a 3. I'd love to see Teo Kok Kao get a shot. Will he reload? He goes to Quick, who goes for another 3. No. Danny with the rebound and the kick. Mei, long 3. Pedro with the rebound. And now, David posting up. Too many steps. Yep. Sorry, David. I really like you a lot. Good guy. Looks like a smart guy, and he said something pretty interesting on air now, but I'm not going to repeat that. I think John Wushful said that same word for the West Coast Eagles once, when the Sydney Swans kicked the goal and the Eagles were down. That was many years ago. To all you AFL fans in Sydney. Swing. Kok Kao. Pass to Daddy Quick. Quick. Inside. Quick. Up. Travel. That's a good call.
Subdivision 14.
Two minutes and 1 second to go before the end of the third. Well, we were hoping for a close game, but the Matrix with some really, really good shooting from the outside bossed this game in this quarter. But I'm positive that ACBA Poundtown can make a comeback. They're a good team, just need a bit more fitness about them, and that's what happens when you're a club team. You don't have as much time. But it's a good experience for these guys. I think these guys are loving being overseas. Danny would try to, off the lob pass, put it in. Yeah, Mark, I do agree with you. There's some people in the ABL community that want this to be a bubble, so to save money. Jiahao with the finger roll. So it's all about money, dude. I mean, and not in a greedy way, it's just in an economical way. So hopefully the league comes back. If you're wondering what we're talking about, everybody, we're talking about the ASEAN Basketball League, which has been started as a Southeast Asian league and then grew to become an Asian league. Still called the ASEAN Basketball League, but it's a great league. Each Asian team allowed to have 3 imports in their team, and the imports are of a very high standard, of G League standard and NBA standard. And the local is there to improve the local game. And guys like Mei, Kwek, Kok Hao, they came through the KL Dragons, who were now a disbanded team because of the COVID pandemic. These guys played ABL, which made them better player. Michael shoots for 3, it's good. And it gave an aspiration to Malaysian basketball players that they can play at a regional level. So that league took a break because of a forced break because of the pandemic. And 0-0, Harry Wongy could not hit the 3, but a good effort. So that has been a very big success basketball-wise. Didn't have a lot of fans in it, with the exception of the Philippines and Vietnam. Those 2 countries had full stadiums. And it was really great to see that in soccer countries that basketball was growing. The only country that it didn't need growing was the Philippines, because basketball is a religion over there. Jiahao off Michael off the fake earlier, Kok Hao off the fake. Kok Hao with the high-arcing shot. Put it high up shot, shall I say. And that's good stuff by Teo Kok Hao, who played point guard in the ABL once upon a time. Time for a break. I'll give you more of a history lesson in a minute. Happy to share, happy to care. It's a break right now. So, start of the fourth quarter, some stats to share with you. Points in the paint, ACBA 32, Matrix 30. It's quite even in the rebound department, 32 rebounds for Poundtown, 33 rebounds for Matrix. But the major difference is hitting their shots. And the Matrix are 57% from the outside and 57% from in terms of their field goals. And the Poundtown team are 36.2%, so they weren't hitting their shots. And I think that's just because of pure fatigue. They were just gassed, you know. But the intangible of this experience for the Poundtown team is that they go overseas. Everybody loves going overseas to a foreign country, and it's nice for these guys to come to a country where their currency is much, much stronger than the home country. Look, I think the Aussie dollar to the Malaysian dollar is about 2.9, so $1 Australian is almost 3 Malaysian dollars, so that's good for shopping. So it's good for these guys to come down and, you know, they've got a bit of money to spend on, you know, bring back some shopping to their family and friends. And we at Maba Stadium, or Malaysian basketball, we're located in Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur. So there's, you know, a lot of cheap shopping around here, tourist shopping. So the guys will have a blast. They'll have a blast, get some good food, Asian food, you know, take a lot of photos and selfies. Bring some T-shirts home. Those are the things that a stat sheet doesn't show. And you know what? These guys will be a bit... I mean, if they do lose this game, they'll be a bit disappointed. But you know what? Who cares? Because they have just played overseas. Shoots for 3. Yes! Banks it in right there. Mr. Harry Wong. Wongy. You look like a very intelligent guy too. Probably got 99 for his enter score or something. Quick, lost the handle, gets it back. Yu Jahao, kick. Michaels sends it, misses it. Quick tips it in, or pushes it in, shall I say. Come on, ACBA, keep pounding. You are the Poundtown boys. Layup is good. And that's Dawei, and Dawei, Jamie will be very happy with you. I think she'll edit that and put it on a reel on your Instagram or Facebook. Cockhow with a miss. Riley Brown, the man with the cool haircut. He looks like a singer, to be honest. Pulls up for the 3. Miss. A bit unlucky there for Mr. Harry Wong. I'm going to call it, in typical Aussie fashion, I'm going to call him Wongy. Hope that's okay with you guys. I've been around, I've got many Australian friends, and they all call each other Wongy, Smithy, Jonesy, Tongers, all of the above. Gotta love the Australian humor. Sharom, I'll just say keep being them, because they're such nice guys. You know, they're really good blokes, as they say. So Jamie, what suggestions I have for Dawei? Just keep having a good time in Malaysia. You know, and you know, try to have aspirations to come back to Malaysia, because you know we are in a prime position that we're trying to get some funding to, you know, get more tournaments and invite more overseas teams. So everybody wins, you know, in these situations. But the Matrix team will treat these games very seriously, like high performance, because the goal of the Matrix team is to become an international team. And the goal of the Matrix team, a lot of them are in the Malaysian team. The Malaysian team want to win a medal at the Southeast Asian Games one day. Not just a bronze medal or whatever. They want to win the whole thing and beat the Philippines. Philippines fans wouldn't be happy with us saying that, but look, the game has changed. There's a lot more imports coming into the game. Naturalized players. Malaysia, is very hard for Malaysia to do that because Malaysia only allows 1 passport. But we're trying to work on it, you know. I mean, our basketball talent pool is very limited, especially in the women's game. But, you know, there's only a core. I mean, these guys are the best of what Malaysia have to offer. I mean, MBC have a few good players like Lee Jia-jun, who are knocking, and Wan Seong, who are knocking on the door of Malaysian selection, and Mega Mahadevan. Good pass by Kwek. So that's a bit of a history lesson about Malaysian basketball, everybody. Everything counts, you know, from this tournament to the ABL to the qualifiers. I mean, once upon a time, this team was coached by, this Malaysian cohort was coached by Coach Goh Cheng Huat, who's a very good friend of the management of ACBA Poundtown and the ACBA Tigers team. Skip pass. Michael rises and shoots, miss. Wongi with the rebound. Needs a screen. Oh, the steal right there by Mr. Teo Kok. How did he do that? Possible. Teo Kok How trying to get back his position. Once upon a time, the starting point guard for Malaysia and Matrix, but he's too much of a shooting guard, if you ask me. And that's one thing that doesn't grow on trees in Malaysia. A point guard and a 4 and a 5 man. It's really, really hard to find. Kwek is the exception with a guy called Kwan Yung Jing. But Kwek's height 6'7". These two guys were the tall towers of Malaysian basketball and would walk into any Malaysian national selection team. But Yung Jing is semi-retired and only plays club games. Timeout call. Kwek is 32, 33. He's been married a few years. He has a child. He'll probably have another child in the years to come. His wife is a celebrity in the radio Mandarin speaking scene, or was. Teo Kok How has been around for a long time. Mei Mei and Yi Hao still in the prime of their career, but need younger players. And there's 4 guys jostling for the position of Malaysian point guard, which is, well, probably 6. Jia Hao, Kok How. Michael is more of a 2-3 player. Lee Jia Jun, Nicholas Tem, Wee Yong Gan. Unfortunately, they're severely undersized. So, you know, only about probably 5'8", 5'9", not the biggest guys in the world. You know, we are typical Southeast Asian country. We don't have a lot of size in our nation. So, I mean, the Philippines, they've got a big, big community of basketball players. And they also have a big community of Filipino Americans, which they call Philam. And usually an American father and a Filipino mother. Sometimes that American father was an ex-naval officer based from the U.S. in the Philippines. And they got married and had extremely large children. Junman Fajardo, even though he's not Philam, he's one of them. Matthew Wright, a Philam, great shooter. Sharwin with a hook shot. Yes! Sharwin, Sivaragu O'Neal. I call him the Shaquille O'Neal future of Malaysia. Good guy, really nice guy, great family as well, his mom and dad. Riley couldn't stick it in, and he's getting really frustrated. This guy would make a great actor in a movie. Give him a cape, and he would look like a very convincing superhero or bad guy. Nice guy too, Riley Brown. He bricks that shot. And I don't think the score is a reflection of how this game is played, everyone. I mean, the Poundtown team were very competitive for 2 quarters. I thought they were the better team in the second quarter, but fitness was the main key for them. And because they ran out of steam, they weren't hitting their shots. You know, and their bench, not a lot of guys are as fit as your Davids or your Johnnies or your Cade Flores or Johnson Morris. But it's been a great pleasure to know them. You know, they're really good blokes. Foot on the line. I've really, really enjoyed the friendship, and, you know, we're all Instagram friends now. I think a lot of them are following me also from the Tigers team. They really love my commentary. They told me I'm the best commentator in the world, which I think is very nice. And that means a lot coming from an Australian nation, as I aspire to continue to be a world-class commentator. So, and these guys have helped me. All of it, the Malaysian players, the Australian players, everybody just helps, you know. So it's a word-of-mouth business. I do have aspirations for the NBA, but hopefully we'll get there. I've commentated with FIBA, commentated with FISU, and the best job about my job is about the players. The players are great. They've got great stories to tell, you know, from the struggles of injuries to their mom and dad supporting them. And Sharwin with another hook shot attempt but couldn't hit it. And the Aussie guys playing in a very competitive field. Michael with the steal, rises up with the left hand and finishes with the lay. You know, in Australia is the #3 basketball country in the world. It's so competitive over there with so much talent. Shoots for 3, miss. I hope to see an Australian player who has who comes from Asian heritage play for the Boomers one day and the Opals. I grew up in Australia. I went to high school in Australia. I know how competitive it is over there. You know, the Australian Matildas were a bit unlucky not to make the final of the World Cup. But you know what? That's sport. Well, I'm very confident Australian sport always know how to bounce back. It's in your DNA. You love it. You walk into McDonald's, you walk into the pub, you walk into the restaurant, you walk into the Milky Bar. Everybody's talking about sport, whether it's footy, rugby league, rugby, netball, football, a snail race. You guys love sport. You taught me that. Outlet pass. Joe Cockhow, Riley. Wongi for the 3. Oh, he tried to bank it in, gets his own miss. A bit of a slip there. Bit unlucky. And the property salesman, Danny Sia. And Matrix, for all of you who are unaware, are a very popular, well, not popular, but a very successful construction and property company led by the president, the Maba president, Dato Sri Lee Tian Hock. Dato Sri is a title like Sir in the equivalent of the West. And Dato Sri Lee Tian Hock has been the major supporter of Matrix basketball once upon a time, and now Malaysian basketball. So thank you, Dato Sri Lee Tian Hock, for all that you've done for Malaysian basketball. Mr. Sin Sim Heng, Mr. Tan Ki Hien, Aili, Meng, Aiman, a hard-working crew that make Malaysian basketball happen. Those are the names that make it happen. Our vice presidents, our deputy presidents, our treasurer, you know, everybody. It's a collective team effort. To the rim. Good defense by Sharwin. Chio Kok Hao. Michael sends it and scores it again. Michael Muniz Vicky hits the shot. Can the Poundtown boys get a couple more baskets before the end of this game? Good defense by Sharwin. And it's all effort at the moment for the Poundtown boys. Getting down and working hard and not giving up. The true Aussie grit spirit. Okay, the truth, you're saying I'm delusional. How on earth am I delusional? That's an interesting question, but I'm not criticizing you, I'm just asking. Riley. Oh, unlucky. Ah, that makes sense. The truth is from the Philippines. I touched a nerve there. Sends it. Yes! Great shot right there. And well done to Mr. David Wu. You know what? The truth was Indonesia beat the Philippines, so anything's possible. Change is inevitable. Rise up! Oh, couldn't stick it in. Oh, well, that's commentary. You can't keep everybody happy. Out. Fires. Bang! Good job, Michael. Thanks, Michelle. I will ignore this man who claims he's called the truth. It wouldn't be ethical to criticize him, so he can have his opinions to himself. Truth hurts. Done it, truth. Lost the handle. Here they come. Up. Oh, good job right there. I'm really happy for the Poundtown guys. And I'm just gonna, Jonathan Wong, 26-year-old from Sydney. Great basket there. Hope the Poundtown guys can get as many baskets as possible, because a lot of these guys, they work full time. Fires. Bang! Huge out. Good stuff. And the three couldn't connect. Sharwin with the rebound. And 1 minute, well, it's over 50 seconds to go. And looking at the numbers, the leading scorer in this game is Ting Chun Hong with 28 points, but really big shout out to Chang Zifeng, 21 points, and really happy with this guy because he got his scoring groove back, and that will lift his confidence. And let's look at his rebound numbers as well. Reach and foul. 47.4 to go. Chang Zifeng with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Let's talk to him after the game to see how he got back his shooting groove, because for almost a couple of years, I mean, probably about 2 years, he was quite cold in terms of his, couldn't get the consistency. And it looks like he got his game back, bit of his swag back tonight, but can he do it again? Yeah, Mark, I'll just check that. They were 57%, but they hit 16 three-pointers even at the end of the third quarter. So they had a few more, so that must be, it's over 20 plus. I don't have live stats with me. I've got the quarter-by-quarter stats. So thanks everyone for being a great audience. I'll see you in the interview very, very shortly. We will be, hopefully I can get Chang Zifeng on camera to say a few words about, you know, his confidence. And he scored 21 points tonight and did extremely well. Just find out if he's also injured, because he didn't really play in the fourth quarter, but I think Coach Felton Seeley was just trying to give his younger guys a bit more game time, especially his backcourt players. So the final score right here, the Matrix will not go for any more production. It is ACBA Poundtown 66 and the Matrix 113, as they will march into tomorrow's semifinal and take on the MBC team. I'm Ben Ibrahim, and I'll see you very shortly for the interview with one of the players from Matrix. It will be Chang Zifeng or Ting Chun Hong. We'll see who's got time. Catch you shortly. player of the game, the man who found his shooting touch once again. 21 points, a lot of points from the outside. Zifeng, it's been a tough few years for you, but tonight you were electric. How do you feel right now?
I feel very excited and I'm glad I feel my touch back in this game. And then, the coach, the teammates, and have given me a lot of confidence. And then, yeah, that's all.
That's good that your teammates have given you a lot of confidence. They're like teasing you right now. They stand over there. But tomorrow night, you take on the MBC team. You know, two very good imports, but a lot of Malaysian guys who are improving a lot. You know, so how does that make you feel that, wow, you know, you're really going to be a tough game tomorrow night? These guys want your position.
Yeah, they are a good team. Yeah, it's a good team. And tomorrow we practice and then we make adjustment and then we prepare well for tomorrow game. Yeah.
Anything you want to say to your fans in English, Bahasa Melayu, Mandarin? Because a lot of people were cheering for you tonight.
Thank you for the support. 谢谢你们支持. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, Zifeng, stay where you are. Thanks, brother. Thank you, everyone, for watching. To Move 19001, to Christian, to Jamie, to The Truth, to all of you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being a part of tonight. And please join us tomorrow. We got 3 games. And then on Sunday, we got 2 games. And what a wonderful tournament it has been. My name is Ben Ibrahim. It's a pleasure hosting you and being your commentator. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you are around the world. And we'll see you tomorrow right here at Maba Stadium. Take care.